So, I really didn't have much more to say about this, but I woke up this morning to a PM from in Menham that said, blocked forever, fuck you. So I know very well when you get into a fight that's going on with two people, and especially if you try to do so without just joining sides, but, having, like you're trying to break up the fight, or not that that's what I was trying to do, but if you're just getting in the middle of that fight and you're not trying to just take sides, what happens is both sides will turn on you. That's just universally true. I was a little surprised that Inmendham at first was sympathetic to my point. I thought he might not like that I also acknowledged the motivations of Johnny and Naomi, because he doesn't really get that yeah, he's called people fucktarded 100 times, and he's been all vitriolic, and that makes people mad at you. So I understand the motivations. You sue someone in what they think is frivolous, they don't like it, and I'm relativist, so I can put myself in Johnny's point of view, and I can see, okay, I wouldn't have done this certain set of things, but had I gotten sued, I'd probably be pissed, and I would feel that someone had done something in the material world as well. And if I'm in Menham, I can understand being really upset that someone come to my house. Actually, Menham is not really, or wasn't last I heard, upset about that. So, but when I put myself in his shoes, I would be more angry about that. But I don't think Gary is really well positioned to understand those kinds of acknowledgments. Maybe that's what he hates, but whatever. My position in this has nothing to do with trying to please Gary. It's looking at this and seeing these ugly aspects, this pettiness, and the fact also that, of course, it only raises to melodrama levels. If it was a dramatic play, it would need something to spice it up, but still the lessons are there. There's pettiness, there's this innate and classism, totally unself-reflected classism in this little drama, and it's just a pathetic little spectacle with enough human elements in it, I think, to act as a lesson. It's not a totally worthless spectacle to have watched. It should not have happened, but lots of things that shouldn't happen do happen in the world of mankind, and we can learn a lot from watching those things and figuring out what the hell can make these kinds of things happen. Understanding the motivations is a big part of that, because basically, if we want to avoid these kinds of things in our lives, if we're a different kind of person that wants to avoid doing this or finding pleasure in this kind of thing, even though we understand where the so-called pleasure comes from, then we need to watch these lessons, and we need to recognize the situations that in this situation, the sub-situations, if you will, and so that when they happen to us, and when we imagine them happening to us and we feel what kind of emotions it invokes, we can adjust that and make it be less petty emotions. And sometimes we're not petty enough. That can happen too, and you have to set yourself up to not be so forgiving or something in a given situation. But the point is, you need to visualize the situation, and you need to visualize the emotions that you want to have handle that situation. And that's how you can change how you handle something, even though the emotion seems so strong. It's like, no, when this happens, it makes me feel this way. Well, you can feel a different way if you think that different way will be better for you. So it's unfortunate, as usual, that Menham has blocked me again. I mean, it's also, possibly related to whatever it is that pissed Menham off. Because, you know what? He bans me regularly, and when he bans me, I don't watch him, and I don't know what's going on. I didn't know when he was... I was banned, so I didn't know when he was suspended until the very end when he unbanned me, and it was like, my suspension's almost over. Oh, really? You were suspended? The whole Hitler mustache thing, I think I was banned for most of that. I don't think I saw any images of Menham with a Hitler mustache until it was like fourth generation videos with mannequins of mustaches on them, only on it because of the whole brouhaha. It wasn't even a part. And even then, I missed that because it was already a drama that I didn't know all these details to, because When you block me, then you don't show up in my subscription box, and I watch your videos much less. And even when I'm subscribed to you, I don't necessarily watch all your videos. Anybody. But if you block me, then yeah, I'm gonna miss your videos. That's the whole point of blocking me. So yeah, I don't know all of that stuff. If somebody expects more sympathy, like, well, but if you'd seen this, you'd know I'm totally right and that person's totally wrong. Well, maybe let me see it and I would know shit like that. But I highly doubt it, because I would probably see what's going on from everybody's point of view, because I will have been consciously trying to do just that, look at everybody's point of view and see where they're coming from and going. But whatever, anyway. You guys have all the little drama you want, and anybody that wants to block me, because this is part of the public conversation. You do it in public, I'm going to comment. You can't take my ideas. Well, that's just up to you. Bye.